Hello and welcome to another episode of David Rides a Trike. I'm David, I'm riding a trike. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, I try to provide a little motivation to people with chronic illnesses and disabilities to get outside and find some fun form of exercise. For me, it's riding this recumbent trike. Why? Because doing so can be therapeutic and it usually turns out to be a lot of fun. Personally, I fall into both the chronically ill and disabled categories. I was diagnosed as a type 1 diabetic when I was a year and a half old, although when I was 41 I had a pancreas transplant and that cured me of that. I've had 3 organ transplants total. I've had stage 3 cancer. I'm legally blind. And I've had so many surgeries, procedures, and maladies that I've lost track of them and can't even count them anymore. As you can see, I have finally been able to break out of my neighborhood. This winter has been a kind of a strange winter around here. December and January were both pretty normal temperatures, not much snowfall. Then in February, we got hit with tons and tons of snow and long extended periods of really frigid temperatures, way below average temperatures. Now in the first week of March, we have above average temperatures, and thanks to that, a lot of the snow has melted, and that has opened up the little paths I need to ride on to get out of my neighborhood, and that is what I have done today. The trail I ride on, the Des Plaines River Trail, probably still has some snow on it, and what isn't snowy is, I know for sure, just probably pure mud. So it'll be a little while till I can ride on there, but I think it'll clear up and I'll be able to ride on it earlier than I had expected when we had so much snow. Hopefully a few more weeks I might be able to get out there. And right now I am riding on my usual road route. Because of my vision impairment, I have to ride where it's really low traffic and I know the area very well, and that's what this route is for me. It's my normal go-to route for this time of year in Chicago when I can't get on the trail yet to ride. This first real ride outside of the few blocks of my neighborhood of the season is a ride I've really learned to look forward to and enjoy and celebrate in a way. And while I know from having grown up in Chicago that March and April we can still, well, there's probably a 80 to 90% chance we'll get measurable snow in March or even April, but that snow will only last a few days and be gone. And it's definitely time for the changing of the seasons. It's my unofficial start to the official cycling season, or maybe it's the official start to my unofficial cycling season. Not quite sure. Yep, things are still pretty barren and empty, but that's really kind of the exciting part about this ride, because I could feel the change. You know, it's a little bit warmer, and there's a certain smell in the air, and just a sense you get when things are changing. Right now, there aren't any frogs croaking or many birds singing, but soon I'll be riding past ponds, and those frogs will be croaking out their mating calls, and I'll hear birds and insects singing their songs. The buds will suddenly appear on the trees, and in a matter of a week or two, the trees will be full of leaves and lush and providing shade again. And around the same time, the grass will go from this ugly, dead-looking brown to a brilliant shade of green, although to me, I'm very colorblind, and the grass looks like a bright, bright orange to me. And before you criticize that or laugh at it, green grass is very cool. The days will begin to get a little longer. The temperatures will rise. The air will get a little thicker with dew, and the humidity level will rise. And as those daylight hours stretch out, the time on these rides will seem to slow down. All of this is really good and exciting, and I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully the pandemic will still be waning, and I'll be able to go out and ride with friends once again, or new acquaintances. And when I'm riding and I see someone I know, I'll be able to stop and shake their hand and give them a hug. And with some luck and common sense, things will start getting back to what we consider a lot closer to normal. That's what I'm looking forward to, and that's what I'm hoping for. And this ride is all an indication that that is what's ahead. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I'd appreciate it if you could give me a thumbs up down below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Comment. I'd love to hear from you. I try to answer everybody. In the meantime, that's it. And I'll see you on the next ride. Bye-bye.